Ooh, Space Sensei here, back with another video. I need to get that cool mic stand, and then I think I'll be like super ready to go. First off, we're in the FaZe Clan basketball jersey. I've been watching FaZe play ball with like celebrities and stuff. I need to get into some of this run. I was like one of the original guys that would go to the court with some of the guys, the LA Fitness, you know, the New York house, and just ball up with the guys. You know, I'm not too bad at basketball. I'm not great, but my jumper is up there with Rug, Bronny. I probably have like a top 3 jumper in FaZe. Swag probably. You know, top 3 maybe. Ben Simmons doesn't crack that list, okay? He's better than us, all of us at basketball. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go too far into this, but you get the idea. But anyways, I want to talk about Adam Saleh and Slim. Their fights just happened. I just watched some of them, watched some of the highlights, and things I wanted to go over. So we're going to look at some of the highlights. I'm going to go over Slim and what's, you know, how'd he do, and then Adam's fight. Okay, and his opponent as well. There's a little tank there, that Walid, I think his name was, and I guess he's like 17 years old. Crazy. All right, so Adam comes in super aggressive, which is kind of surprising. He's typically more methodical, but I guess there was a lot of beef here, and that will throw you off. But so far, this kid's pretty young, but he seems like a boxer. That's the one thing I will say in the beginning. I will give props where props are due, and Adam is fighting someone who clearly has boxed before. I don't know his record. I don't know how much experience this is, but I do know that he has some experience, and he is a legit boxer. If he's that young and he looks that good, that means he's been boxing as a kid. He's got experience. He's not just an influencer that's going out there and boxing, or just he's not new to the sport. So Adam's going out there against, you know, some good competition. So right there, I'll say you see a big overhand by Adam. Catches him a little bit, but you see the other dude, he catches it. It's normal to him, right? He's not freaking out. He's not going crazy, not overstepping. He slips out of the uppercut, out of the way of the uppercut, gets back to distance, and is back moving again. So you can tell that he's been in the ring. You can tell he's fought before. He's not just like losing it because he got hit. So it seems like that this kid's got Adam's timing down pretty well. That little flurry, the announcers kind of over-exaggerated. Didn't seem that serious. Again, Adam caught him with a jab. Again, the guy's right there. He looks like he knows how to box. Looks like he knows how to box. It'll be interesting. I know this came out in a draw at the end. I will say, fighting these guys that this size must be frustrating. When you're talking about this type of weight class, they are not that big. They are bouncy. They jump in and out. They close distance and change angles very fast. So it's very difficult to catch guys like this. Nice little flurry by Adam. Adam has shown that he can, you know, he fights in spots. He'll go in there, he'll throw his flurries of combinations, a good combination puncher, and then get back out to distance. See, when you do this in the corner, again, if it's a longer fight and you got more rounds, I believe this is 3 rounds. When it's a 3-round fight, you don't want to give the judges anything because every round is so important, right? If you lose 2 rounds early, it's over. Ooh, big right hand. Okay. Left hook, right hand on the button. On the button. Very good right hand. Kid comes right back, though. Another one. That was good. That was a lead right, so it was a counter. So as soon as he stepped in, he just sat down on it and threw a good right hand. End of the first round. Because of those punches, I would say that Adam landed the harder punches in there. Obviously, he had the moments against the edge of the ring, but I wouldn't give it just straight to Walid here because Adam landed the more significant punches there. I feel like I would still give that to Adam, especially how he finished with those 2 hard rights at the end. I interrupt this video here. I'm at 796,000. Let's break 800. I want to get to 1 mil. If you can get me to 1 mil, I'll jump in there. I'll be able to do a little reaction video to myself. Nice combinations. You can see he's picking his shots here. You can tell this kid boxes, right? He's not just swinging for the fence. But let's look at this again. Picking his shots. He's looking at everything. punch it through the gloves. Boy can box. But then again, didn't hit anything clean or flush. Okay, so Adam's still there. It's not like he hurt him, but he's winning. You can see the experience here. Perfect example. If you look at this combination, right, a little bit more wild, right? Turning his head, right? Eyes a little bit more squinted. So he's not picking his shot, so to speak, so he's going to be less accurate. He's throwing a great combination. He's putting everything behind it. But it's just a little too wild, so he doesn't find the home. This kid is pretty experienced. So you're going to have to make sure you land clean shots if you're going to hurt him. Okay, so right now I could easily see it 1-1 or 2-1 for Adam. Okay, he's the main event, you know what I'm saying? If a judge told me, if I looked at it and it says 2, you know, you could convince me that it's 2-0 right now. Ooh, big. This is what you can tell this kid is pretty good. Adam throws a big overhand, right? Big overhand, and you can tell Walid doesn't overreact at all to it. Heavy. And he leans into it. There's a lot of guts to lean into a big shot like that. You know, he's ducking right. You got to be precise with that. Because if you slip wrong, you're slipping inside of an overhand. That could be lights out. So he slips inside of it and comes back with a beautiful left hook. You got to have guts to do that, man. You see a big right hand coming. Whoop, whoop. That's sharp. And Adam's lucky. He landed it kind of like in the back of the head. If he landed it on the chin, Adam might be asleep right now. Saw that. Big right hand. Adam's clearly hurt. He's clearly hurt. Hasn't got knocked down yet, but he's clearly hurt. Boy is going for blood here. Woo! Okay, Adam's still there, hanging in there like Rocky. Hanging in there like Rocky Balboa. Look at that pause. I would say Adam's just trying to survive here, and then he just returns an uppercut. Is that on the button? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, stun him a little bit. So, we find out that it ends in a majority draw. Now, what could have happened? Because when you do the math, there's 3 rounds. Okay, 2-1 is what it's supposed to be, right? 2-1, somebody was no 1-1, 2-1. That means that someone had to have won around a 10-8 round. There was no points deduction or anything like that, right? So there's no point deduction. That means most likely they gave Adam the first 2 rounds and then gave Walid the last round 10-8. Didn't get a standing 8 count though. Or standing, I don't know what the rules were, but he didn't get one of those. So pretty interesting that he didn't get that. I could see how that was a majority draw. I could be, after watching it again, I could be convinced that it was. I feel like Walid won though, right? It's the last round, you see that, and you know, I've seen way worse decisions in boxing. So that's not like crazy of a robbery. But again, props to Adam for fighting a legit boxer. Someone who knows how to box. He ain't just, you know, laying down like this thing I saw. Pretty intense tattoo there. Alright, so far you can tell this dude is standing straight up like he's fighting Muay Thai. If you're fighting Thai, you could do that because you got elbows and knees and roundhouse kicks and all that good stuff. Slim's got a good stance. You know, he's getting behind his jab already, taking the center of the ring. This guy's overreacting to the feints, overreacting with the parries. Oh, boy. The problem with that, when you're so high like this, you're not ready to throw a punch. You're on your back foot, so all you can do is just defend and slap. You got no power. Look at Slim, weight transferring to his front leg, pushing off his back foot. You know, it's bad news already. And he looks like he's punching down. Oh, this is bad. Here we go. Slim's in full effect here. This guy looks like he wants none of it. Oh. Little weird because the guy looked like he didn't get a punch and landed on him. Okay, parried sort of. Parried again. Blocked. And then sort of a left hook. Slim just needs a real opponent. He has to be tested. He looks like he's, got some potential there, but we can't see any of the potential because what is going on here? He's not, swiping down. Didn't want to be hit. That's the end? Oh boy. Okay. So we are starting to develop a standard here, and we got to maintain it. Adam Saleh, props, standard kept. But Slim's ready. He's ready for an opponent. Gib, yes. Sign me up for that. Okay? Yes. Take my money. I'll pay it. I'll do it. Maybe only 3 rounds when we spar though. But yeah, let me know what you think. Pretty interesting all around. But I think Adam's performance was, not too bad because you're versus somebody who's pretty solid. Okay, but he's supposed to spar KSI. I will pay for that. Would you guys pay? I'll pay a couple bucks, just to see that spar. It's worth it. And please subscribe. Okay? Please. Let's get to 1 million views. If you want to see me fight, do it. Tell your friends. Okay? Oos.